Welcome back. Hope everybody had a great summer. This is Karn from EdTech. Wanted to give you a little introduction to a great new tool that all students and teachers have access to. It is called Adobe Express. It's completely online and works for all devices that students may have. Let's take a look at this cool new tool. To make things easier, we've set up Adobe Express to work straight through Classlink. Log into your Classlink. Once you're logged in, you will see that there is an Adobe Creative Cloud Express link available. As long as you and students are logged into your APS Chrome account, then this is all going to work seamlessly. Click on Adobe Creative Cloud Express. That will open up a brand new tab for Adobe Express. You will click Sign In, and then simply continue with Google. Once you click Continue with Google, you are going to use the Enterprise ID. And you are now successfully logged into Adobe Express. On the Adobe Express home screen, there are a few tools that you need to be familiar with. Here in the upper left-hand corner, the plus symbol is your new project tool. When you click on this button, it will give you lots of different options. The home button will bring you back here to the home screen. The projects button will show you all of the projects you have already created. Because Adobe Express is cloud-based, all projects are saved automatically, and they are all automatically saved to the user's Adobe Cloud Drive. The Brands button allows you to create a brand system using any graphic that you upload or create. Finally, as you work, you can set up libraries for different projects and templates that you can give to your students. Here are an example of some of the many different templates that you have available. You can also search for templates above. So here, for example, are templates for different kinds of report cards. To get back to the home screen, I'm going to click the upper left-hand corner on the Express icon. We do have many different quick action tools as well, including converting, resizing images, resizing videos, and many, many more that we'll look at later. Along the bottom of the screen, as you scroll down, you will have different templates for the classroom, poster templates, flyers, and then other apps that are included with Adobe Express. There are lots of tutorials and things that will show up here as well. We have infographics, resumes, worksheets. There are just lots and lots of great tools here for you to use. At the very bottom of the screen, once you start using, you will have this Recents bar. This will show you your most recent projects. Now let's take a look at how we can work with Adobe Express. We're going to start a new project by clicking on the plus button. Here we can see all of our different project types. Custom graphics. We can create a project using any photo we upload. This is a new feature. We can create from templates. We can create collages, explainer videos, and videos. These are basically the same thing. Reports, newsletters, portfolios, web pages, banners, Wakelet posts, and Flipgrid videos. We also have quick action tools. Images can be resized. We can remove the background. We can convert them to different file types, crop them, and then convert them to SVGs. There is also now a QR code generator built right into Adobe Express. There are video tools like trim video, resize video, merge video, convert to GIF, crop video, change speed, convert to MP4, and reverse video. Another wonderful set of new features is the ability to convert PDFs, convert from PDFs, edit text and images within a PDF, organize pages in a PDF, and combine multiple files into a PDF. Let's start by creating a new custom graphic. When you click on custom graphic, you have the option to set up for different popular templates, social posts, print graphics, social profiles, standard, or custom. Let's say, for example, that I want to create a banner for my Google Classroom. The width of this banner is 1000 pixels by 250 pixels in height. When I type those options in and click next, it lays out my banner for me. Now, to create my template, I can simply begin adding things in. For example, if I want to add a background, I can click on backgrounds. I have the option of searching for a background, editing the background, or using one here. So for my classroom, I might search for something like, if I'm a biology teacher, I'm going to use frogs. If I click on frogs, I find some different backgrounds. I can choose a background. I can pin it or move it freely. I'm going to pin it to the background so it's firmly in place where I want it. I can then edit that background, which will allow me to zoom in and out, to rotate that background as I choose. I can also add filters. I can add enhancements like color, contrast, saturation, and I can also add a blur if I choose to do so. Next, I want to add text. So for my text, I might add something like, click add your text. That brings the text in here. Welcome to biology. From here, I can change the font to any number of fonts that are included here in Adobe. I can also change the color. If you have brands created, your brand colors will be here. If not, you can use the sliders below to change that color. I can also change the sizing of my text. Move that text to where I want it. Once I'm done with this, I can simply download this as either a PNG, a JPEG, or a PDF. The next type of project we'll look at is the From Your Photo project. If I click From Your Photo, it will ask me to either drag and drop an image or browse on my device. So I'll choose Browse, and I will simply pick a picture. I can scale that image, or I can leave it set to default photo size. Click Start with this photo. The image opens up and you have your background options as well as some different filters and things that you can add in. So, for example, if I want to scale my image, I can do that. I can apply filters to the image. Again, there are many different filters that are available in the tool. I also have enhancements that I can add by adjusting things like contrast, brightness, highlight, shadows, sharpness, etc. I can also add in the blur and affect how much I want that blur to work. Or on the left, I can add in design assets, backgrounds, logos, etc. This is a quick and easy way to manipulate photos instead of having to go into a more detailed program like Photoshop. Next, let's take a look at the From Your Templates tool. This only works if you have created templates. However, if I click From Your Templates, I can see the templates that I have already created. Okay, these are templates, some of which I've created, some of which I have downloaded from the Adobe website. I also have different libraries set up, like Techtivities, where I have a template that I created for the end of last school year, or I have my library, which currently does not have any templates in it. These templates can then be shared with students and colleagues, and those can be adapted by each student without affecting the original. Our next project type is the collage. If you choose collage, you have two options. You can either upload photos that you already have on your device, or you can search Adobe stock. If I search for something like frogs and hit return, it brings up lots and lots of copyright-free photos that I can use. I can select as many of these photos as I want. And then when I click next, it's going to ask me what size I want my collage to be. I'm going to go ahead and create a traditional YouTube thumbnail. I click next, and it begins to put this collage together for me. With this collage, I am able to move things around and edit them. I can also replace images as I choose to do so. Our next project types are the videos. Both the explainer video and the video are the same project. If you choose one of these options, it first will ask you to start with a main idea. You can skip this if you choose. Then you have a bunch of templates that you can choose from. Each one of these templates is explained, and they provide students with prompts to help them create this video. For example, I will do a Tell What Happened video. When I select that, you will see that it basically puts together at the bottom of the screen a timeline. In that timeline, you can see it has who, when and where, this happened, then this happened, etc. What you find at the bottom here differs from template to template. You choose the first box, and here it gives a prompt for students. Describe who or what your story will follow. I can add text, I can add video that I have already created, photos, or icons. So I'll start with a photo. Again, I can use a photo that I upload. If I choose upload, it's going to go to my computer to allow me to choose a photo, or I can use stock. So if I type in soldier, it's going to give me different photos. Again, these are all copyright free so that students can use them without fear of violating copyright law. If I choose an image, it places that image directly into that slide. I can still add additional things on front. So if I click plus and I choose text, then here I will type soldier story. With that option, if I highlight that, then I do have the option of increasing or decreasing the text. The font is actually pre-selected based upon the template that you choose. Students can then go through and add different pieces here. They can change their themes on the left. So if I change this to noir, for example, you'll see that the font changes. If I change it to statement, things change again. I can resize my video to make it either widescreen or square, depending upon what I want that to do. And then there is music available. Again, I can turn music on or off, but all of this music is copyright free and available for students to use. Our next set of projects are the report, newsletter, portfolio, and web page. These again are all basically the same thing as identified by this little icon to the left. If we choose any one of them, what it does is it opens up a digital web page. This web page is going to be publishable to the web or simply shareable with teachers and colleagues. I begin by choosing my theme. Again, the branded themes are based upon having a brand, or I can choose from any of these themes here. This will control my colors, fonts, etc. So if I choose one, I can start by adding a title and a subtitle if I choose. Below is a little plus sign, and if I click on that, I can add a photo background. Again, I can upload a photo, or I can search Adobe Stock. Select a photo, that photo is placed in the background. If I want to change it, all I do is click anywhere on the desktop. I can replace it. I can change the focal point, which is nice if you have a larger image that you wish to change. Then as I scroll down, I can begin adding things to my web page. I can add photos, text, buttons, videos, photo grids, slideshows, and I can also split the layout. These can continue to be added over and over. This is a great tool to use for students to create portfolios or learning logs. To give you an idea of what a finished web page may look like, I'm going to go to My Projects, and I will show you a web page that I created for a conference. And with this web page, you can see I've got my background, my title. As I scroll down, I have text. I have QR codes created from Bitly in this case. Additional text with web links. I've got graphics, design challenges, so on and so forth. What students will see when you present this is if you click present, the web page is shown in all its glory. As you scroll, images move, links become available. And when you click on those links, it opens up new web pages to take you to new places on the web. These web pages are very useful, and students have had a lot of success using these in other programs. Other projects in Adobe Express include things like creating banners, Wakelet posts, and Flipgrid videos. Flipgrid is now called Flip. These tools are fairly self-explanatory. One of the other powerful tools in Adobe Express is to simply start with a template. If, for example, I want my students to create infographics in my class, I can type infographics in, and here I see some examples. 2 worksheets, 2 posters, 2 resumes. I can filter them by topic and other things. If I want students to do a flowchart, I can type that in, and there are lots and lots of different options here for students to choose. Students can choose any option. That template will open up, and it's simply point and click from there. They want to change the title, they click it, the title is here. They can change fonts, colors, and all of the attributes from this side. There are even recommendations. They can change backgrounds, text, so on and so forth. Using templates here in Adobe Express is probably one of the easiest and most effective ways to use Express with beginners. To learn more about how to use Adobe Express and find additional lesson plans and ideas, go to the Adobe Education Exchange. That web address is edx.adobe.com. At the Adobe Education Exchange, you have teaching resources, which have hundreds of different Under teaching resources, you will find hundreds of different lesson plans available for you to use with your students that integrate different Adobe apps. You can tell which app they use based upon the icon that shows up. For example, here you have create a web page about protest music throughout history using Adobe Express. Design and edit a poster to explain a specific concept using Adobe Illustrator. You can also click on Find Resources, and here you can choose teaching resources, professional learning collections by subject, or you can type in topics. For example, if I look up bridge engineering, it finds a number of different things that I can do with my students. Next, you have the professional learning community. This is loaded with self-paced tutorials that can even lead to different certifications. If you click View All Self-Paced Courses, you can select based upon which apps you want to use, how long you want to spend, and whether or not you want to be in the professional learning area. So, lots of new Lightning Learning lessons for Adobe Express. I can also find things for Illustrator and other tools. Finally, in the Adobe Education Exchange, you can go to the community. This is a great place to link up with other professionals who share your passions and are always more than happy to lend a hand in development of lesson plans that you can use with your students. Thank you so much for joining me for a little introduction to Adobe Express. Look forward to working with you more, and I hope you have a great school year.